Pentiment though, and that was like fantastic.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Grounded and Pentiments are great, but those were like really small scale projects.
Listen, let's be honest. Obsidian is like, nah, everyone's gonna go work on these quote unquote small scale projects, and we'll have 3 people work on the AAA game we don't want to make.
So wait.
That sounds like Obsidian.
So there's just an hour between now and the PC gaming show, I guess.
Yep.
Because it's at 4.
Yeah, what's new, Scooby-Doo?
Is there?
Do you not want a break? Do you want another 7-hour slog like yesterday?
Yeah, he does.
No, because you thought it was an hour later than it was yesterday.
Yeah. But I just checked.
So
I looked
no
at the
new
Twitter.
games this year. What did you expect? That my man thought they were gonna announce a game that was gonna come out in 2023 that they hadn't heard of, and in fact they did do that. It was that Persona Tactics game is a new game they hadn't announced until today.
Try and reason with these fucking.
Wait,
God.
who thought there was
God.
going to be like a brand new reveal that would come out this year?
Some random man in Twitch chat.
People on Reddit were adamant that we are getting Hellblade 2 this year.
We're
Like,
getting
what a bunch of
Hellblade 2 Shadow dropped.
is wrong.
They're going to show the contraband thing that they only teased, and it's going to be full gameplay, and then it's going to be next week.
They got
And then they're
Yeah.
going to show the Perfect Dark that they only had a teaser for, and that's going to be the month after.
Yeah, it says 4 p.m. EDT for PC gaming show.
These guys don't understand that Starfield is coming out in September, and there's no way that Microsoft will like compete with that for the rest of the year. They'll go, nah, the biggest game ever is coming out in September, and we're not even gonna risk trying to make anyone else buy any other game.
You have to buy this game.
Nothing
Oh,
else
game
must
coming out.
exist.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, at least one person I follow on Twitter is very excited about the Yakuza announcement.
Nice.
I'm excited for it. I don't know what the
So
fuck it
am
is,
I.
but I'm excited for it.
It's just gonna be like Yakuza 7, except you're in America and you're naked.
Hell yeah.
What
I
more
I like
could you
that
possibly
Anya's
want?
just streaming whatever this
That
is.
better be like, you better be able to complete that entire game without wearing any clothes.
Right?
You can only wish.
You're just gonna show
That's hard
yesterday's
mode.
show, Anya?
Oh, it's not
I can't
yesterday,
believe-
it's Friday. I missed it. I missed the showcase because it happened while I was working. So I'm like, whatever. I guess I'll show this in the
What a
meantime.
freak.
since I didn't get to watch it last time, so might as well.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
can't believe the special edition for Starfield is an Apple Watch.
I can.
Yes, you can. You can absolutely believe that.
It's an Apple Watch, but it actually only works with a phone app, and you just put your phone underneath the watch that works as the display.
So, Anya, the real question
Also a Google
is,
Watch.
do you think
Yeah.
that the Persona 3 remake will be a 1-to-1? Well, not like 1-to-1, but do you think it'll be like just a strictly a remake, or do you think they're gonna Final Fantasy 7 the remake?
I think
Oh
it's.
God,
I
I
mean,
hope not.
I think it.
I hope
it would be. I think
dungeons
a lot
are
of
like
people are.
a fifth as long.
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of people are hoping that like this time you can, you know. I'm not saying anything else because it's spoilers, but people
Spoilers
are
for the
probably-
20-year-old game, but the ending is sad.
Yeah, like I think people are hoping that the ending will be different, but I don't think it will. I think what they'll do is at the very end they'll like tease that in a future game there's gonna be hope for
There are so
like
many more.
Anya
a better
thinks
future.
that they're gonna talk about the Persona 3 protagonist in Persona 6. How
No,
adorable.
because there's been previous spin-offs where it like hinted that the other characters are still working to try and save him. So I feel like
Anya's really invested in the lore of Persona 4 Arena.
Anya spoiled the end of this 20-year-old game for me.
Can't believe you've done this.
I didn't specify who I was talking about.
You said exactly what happened.
No, I did not. I didn't say anything.
Anya, shut up! Shut up! Just shut your face.
Zach sounded on the edge of tears.
Yeah.
Shut your face. Just shut it.
But I just know, like, as I know that probably what they're gonna do is they're gonna release this game, and then like a few years later they'll release like Persona 3 remake. Reloaded or whatever. Yeah, and it's gonna have FMMC in it, and that's when I'll finally buy it.
Anya, they are never going to give you a female playable protagonist in a full-fledged Persona game. It's
That
never
makes
happening.
me sad.
Well, then I'm going to continue to never buy a Persona game.
Yeah.
The only way you're ever gonna get that is if they remake Persona 2 too.
Yeah. Bring back Persona 2. Bring it back. Bring it back.
I still, I was flipping through headlines. I still can't get over the fact that they started the showcase with Richard Ayoade.
Yeah, it was great.
I'm gonna be thinking about that for the next month.
Our main focus is on games that tell really strong stories.
Our most famous game.
I fully support the invasion of Canada. They've had it too good for too long.
What?
The main hook of 80 days.
You know, Richard
Yeah, we need to
Ayoade
invade Canada to make it worse.
The way that
Is that a quote from Richard?
extremely similar
Yeah.
to 80 days. You start in one particular point, and you can choose
Richard
all sorts of
Dawkins.
different routes through the Highlands in order to reach your goal.
One and the same. How did you know?
But it also ends at a single point because you're trying to reach the lighthouse where your Uncle Hamish lives by the sea.
Finding the right game.
What the fuck? Oh,
For a game like a
there's a bird out on my balcony, and I saw it like walk by my door, and I got so scared.
You're such a freak.
Why, what did you think was going to happen?
I've never seen anything move out there.
He's never
And
seen
then
a
I just
bird.
peek through the blinds, and I see like I thought it was a cat at first, and I was like, "Ooh, kitty!" And then I was like, "That doesn't look like a cat. What is this?"
Makes sense.
But it's just a pigeon.
Ah, I see.
You're scared of a pigeon.
Yeah.
If you think that something's a cat and then it's a bird, but your brain hasn't processed that it's a bird yet, it's the most terrifying thing you've ever laid eyes on.
Seen a cat
Sounds
fly
like-
away.
That sounds like the argument for how gazpacho soup can burn your tongue.
Because it's spicy.
Look, I mean, I get it. If
No,
you think
because-
you're getting
because
cat,
it's not supposed to
It can
be
be hot, but it's not. But it still gets you.
if you think you're getting cat and then you get not cat, like,
Yeah.
And then you
It's like your mouth is on fire.
You get a
Exactly.
cat with feathers with knees that bend the wrong way. It's the worst.
Those aren't the knees, those are the ankles. Go to class.
Yeah, but on a cat, it would be the knees.
Go to
At
cat
Tinkle,
school.
we've always
Do cats have
loved
knees?
hand-drawn 2D
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, cats have
We love how
knees.
expressive.
Yeah, but
Birds
are
have
they-
knees.
Yeah, but are they in the same
Even
place
when
as
we made
people knees?
3D games, we still had 2D characters.
They're on the legs, yeah.
What do
I
you-
mean, the
No,
fine
they're on
same
a
place. Yeah, they're on a cat. They're not like a foot and a half off the ground. They're,
right, but
you know,
will Twitch
height
ban
off the
you
I grew
Bye.
up with them.
if you can see your
I
cat's
I went
knees?
up into the Scottish Highlands with
I
friends.
don't know.
yeah. Show your cat's knee.
And we
Get away from my
stumbled
cats, you
through
freak.
Rivers and bogs. It was really quite a chilling, scary experience.
Chilling.
My parents are art historians and
Chilling.
Oh, it's Lulu who left. Bye, Lulu. I love ya.
It had
Look what you
Yeah,
did.
I killed.
Lulu, no. Lulu, come back. You can blame it all on Anya.
She already does.
Was a way to capture that. The more modern take on
Also,
that
I love that
is
Jangle just putting resident sleepers in chat really brings the spirit of Twitch chat to this Twitch chat.
Spirit of Twitch chat.
He's not wrong.
I don't think I want the spirit of Twitch chat anywhere.
I'll take the spirit of St. Louis.
Heck yeah.
All built up so that the overall effect.
That means you're gonna.
No, we saw in Starfield St. Louis is dead.
Hammer.
But yeah, the tweet that I saw said P5T will have more characters from P5 games. Atlas will reveal more information before release. The P1 to P5 game will release in Q3 2024. When I was told about it, the codename was ASA, which I don't think is the final title. It has co-op elements and activities, shooting, etc. That's what it said.
Anya couldn't figure out how to say Asa.
Yeah. I don't know. Is it Asa, somewhere around there?
There's no way it is an Asa.
It's either Asa or Asa. There's no world in Asa. Asa. What should our code name for this project be? I don't know. Whatever you want. Alright, it's Asa.
Yo! It would be great.
It would be great.
That's like if I made a fucking game, I was just like, oh, it's gonna be called Project Asa.
Yo!
And it would be a fucking game.
Heck yeah.
Co-op is a game studio that's based originally in Montreal, but is now remote and worldwide. It is
oh yeah, the Cliff Co-op game.
Basically, that means that we make all major decisions together.
Well, the baby steps
we decide whether we want to work 4 days or 5 days. Spoiler alert, we decided to do 4 days a long time ago.
We present.
Remember when Anya refunded Project Winter?
Yeah.
Yeah, why do you hate Project Winter?
And then she almost refunded it to her Steam wallet instead of her credit card.
Yeah.
I
did.
For us to feel like this was a different space where people actually could be the voices behind.
I mean, I am planning on buying another game like really soon, so I do buy lots of games off of Steam anyway.
Another game, not one in particular.
It's the Stray Gods game that's coming out like in 2 weeks.
At the start of the year,
I'm buying that as soon as it drops.
And the game is about asking yourself, what would you do if you had 1 year left? Who would you be?
So you can be horny on main again.
Heck yeah.
Just Austin.
I don't think this is a voting type situation.
I mean, it does.
I go wait for a few minutes and there's a party game on screen.
Yep.
It was supposed to.
That's how it be. That's how it is.
You did a great
Ew.
So, what do you say?
I hate it. I hate whatever this is.
Furry game?
A couple of reasons.
What is that?
Presented the game to everybody else. It was meant to be.
Zach's like, what is that thing?
It's a cat.
No, it's like bring back the furries.
And then we were like, hold up. Here's the hub. It's a dating sim with dinosaurs at the end of the world.
So this game needs to be purged with the holy fire of God. Kill them all.
Perfect game for Vienna.
Heck yeah, let's go.
We wanted to make something that could tap into.
My Steam.
A dinosaur dating sim. Can you romance a velociraptor?
I'm gonna be ill that day. I can't make it.
Oh, also speaking of Vienna Night, M came up with a great idea of me contacting the Andromeda 6 devs, since like the latest chapter is coming out literally on July 1st, and we're streaming that day.
A dinosaur dating sim. Is this written by Chuck Tingle?
Yo.
Who? Chuck Tingle?
Yeah.
Ew.
He's the
You
greatest.
don't know who Chuck Tingle is?
Yeah.
Sweet Balance of Doom.
Yeah, Zach, you would
I
absolutely
don't
love
love
him.
the faces of these game devs.
We'll give you the tingles.
Especially with something.
He writes like parody, like erotica porn.
Yeah, okay, I know exactly who you're
That sounds
talking
exactly
about.
like School Love.
So, how do you deal with that?
It starts off very joking. They're kind of making Galaxy.
Professor T-Rex teaches me gayness.
Civilization thing.
Wait, I have one.
that's my favorite.
From around like COVID time that he made. Where is it?
Make an impact.
Our characters all have different methods of coping.
You saved it?
Some double down.
Yeah, I have it like under my funny album on my phone.
My Dungeon Master.
You mean your furry album?
No.
Here's one.
No.
My Dungeon Master is a T-Rex rules lawyer, but fortunately I rolled a crit on the Pound My Butt check from two-time Hugo Award finalist Chuck Tingle.
The hell?
Yeah, there it is. I posted and got a mic. The physical manifestation of washing my hands gets me off from two-time Hugo Award finalist Chuck Tingle.
Get me out of here.
This sounds like that old like taxidermy commercial where he's like, "Nope, Chuck Testa."
Yeah, no, Chuck Testa.
That's also what I was thinking.
Is that a real bobcat? Nope, Chuck Testa.
Is that a joke, Bobby?
Essentially the same.
Oh, I haven't heard the name Chuck Testa in years.
You're welcome.
You haven't heard it in seconds.
Why is this like? What do you call? What's the
Golden
thing when
Red?
you push the buttons in time? What are those called?
Rhythm games.
No, yeah. Why are these quick time events so slow?
It's a rhythm.
This is not a rhythm game.
Absolutely no thoughts of pounding during my fun day with this kind T-Rex because I'm aromantic and asexual, and that's a wonderfully valid way to prove love is real.
Heck yeah.
From two-time Hugo Award finalist Chuck Tingle.
Heck yeah.
I don't need to know this, Barry.
Chuck Tingle is the best.
No one wants to know what you do on Sunday afternoons, please.
Chuck Tingle is just the best.
But yeah.
We all know that you think that, Anya, because you're a sick pervert.
No, it's all satire.
Well, sort of.
The satirical nature of it doesn't make you like it any less for the wrong reasons.
And love each other.
There's movement in the background. There's a movement book.
Also, hot potato.
How hot is that potato?
Only Anya would be able to look at that and see, oh my god, moving!
How did you even make your voice do what it just did?
I'm a magical creature from another dimension.
Sure are, buddy.
He's a little elf boy, short and stout.
I'll kill you.
He's the original.
Don't you ever call me a knife ear again.
Are you short and stout, though?
Oh my god, you said it.
I'm stout, I'm not short.
Said the K word.
I said the K word.
Funny.
I played an elf in Dragon Age Origins. I'm allowed to say the K word.
I don't think that's how it works.
That's exactly how it works.
That's basically the equivalent of saying I
What
have
does that
friends.
sound?
Yeah, what does that
I fell
sound?
asleep.
Who fell asleep?
I'm friends with Thomas, a real elf. I can say the K word.
A real elf.
Real life elf.
Thomas's Discord icon has been an elf the entire time I've known him.
It's a half elf. Yeah, I'm good.
You like that one?
It's funny.
If you say so.
You're the one who made the joke. You should be confident in your work.
I'm never confident in my jokes. They're all dumb.
How dare you?
Explorer l'environnement, interagir avec différents personnages et participer à des scènes d'action et d'infiltration.
Donc on a eu cette idée
This is French,
de créer un
man.
héros qui serait plus un traducteur, un scientifique quelque part, et qui soit dans cette démarche de réconciliation. Le personnage
oui.
un guerrier.
Finally, he's found someone to hate even more than he does me, a French man.
Get over here.
Get out of me head! Get out of me head!
C'est que la violence n'est pas
Who has like a pet pig?
Who? Have we figured out who?
French
Whose
people.
pig that is?
Emmerich?
Élargi les
Yes.
inspirations du jeu. On a
Alright, it's not Emmerich. Foul?
racheté comme Guardian, et c'est ce qui nous a permis de faire
Where's the pig?
I may have dozed and I may have snored.
How did you fall asleep that like you were talking seconds ago?
No,
How did you
not just
fall
now.
asleep that quickly and then wake up
I don't
that
want to make.
quickly?
I don't want to make the joke.
I
I don't want to make the joke. Billy is old. I just made the joke.
I don't want to call him old, but he is 57,000 years old. Yeah, when are we adding democracy to the server?
Absolutely never.
Never.
Listen, the dictator of the server is dead, so we have to become a democracy. He named no successor.
You hate democracy.
This is Democracy Manifest.
I'm just trying to enjoy a succulent Chinese meal, and look what I have to put up with.
Get your hand off my piggy.
The Go Kid
Oh no!
accompanies Layla in her journey. These days, people do not know much about.
Nope, Chuck Testa.
Oh no.
He's got your piggy. He's taxidermying it.
He's hollowing it out.
Had a big research.
He's gonna live inside it.
Like a baguette.
What the backstories are.
Chuck Testa's gonna taxidermy my hog.
Most of the sky is having this.
There's a bit where Snake says, "Squeeze my hog."
Layla use
what, like Solid Snake?
Yeah, Solid Snake.
Solve puzzles and
You've combined the worlds of Solid Snake, Chuck Testa, and Chuck Tingle.
All together.
One line.
This is a Chuck Tingle book where Chuck Testa gets a hold of Solid
brand new
Snake.
experience for me building
I hate this. You know what? Now's as good a time as any. I haven't had breakfast or lunch.
Oh no!
And
Get
free
some
myself
food.
of the purgatory of now.
Get
Oh,
some.
perfect timing. Doodle's here.
Yeah.
See y'all later.
See you later, Thomas. I love you. Hi, Doodle.
Thomas is leaving. He thinks I'm stinky.
He's on his way to your house to eat you.
triggers my imagination.
Hi, Doodle. How's it going?
Triggered immediately.
All right, I'm kind of sleepy. How are you?
Beautiful.
Same. I'm also okay, but also sleepy.
I also have a little cough from my allergies, but you know, that's it.
Big hugs. Oh, Jangled said you're all stinky.
Thanks, Jangled.
He's right.
I'll kill you all.
No, you won't. You're a coward.
Made by your tree branch.
I'll kill you.
The footsteps of something walking.
Get over here and find out for yourself.
Fuck around and
The
find out.
voice of the scorpion is my voice, actually.
Boy, that meatloaf sure looks awful.
When the scorpion died, attack, that's my voice.
We're
No
trying
retort.
really hard to make the game,
Even if it looks awful?
particularly the parts where the player is trying to figure out the puzzle.
Meatloaf isn't awful. He's got good
Being in a
songs.
country
The meatloaf is delicious, but it looks awful.
where my
Yeah.
about zero pollution, so
I mean, it
That's
does
no
just
bad out of hell, I can tell you that.
one of my hobbies. Why Landscape appealed to me a lot.
Zach, why does Xenoblade 3 have the longest cutscenes of
There's
all
about
time?
65 million people in the MENA
Did you
region
play
who
the
play
first three games?
there's
The first
very,
two did not
very
have this long of a
sparse
cutscenes.
amount of content being developed
They
within it.
did. You're
And we
just
wanna push that boundary,
misremembering.
and we want to create
I
fun and meaningful
refuse
games
to
with
be
the Middle East in mind.
You need to play Xenoblade Chronicles 3 again. No, it's Xenoblade. You can play Xenoblade Chronicles 1 with like its 45-minute cutscene again.
Build a bridge towards understanding the Middle
Those
East.
games are just friggin' movies.
It's like a Tales game.
Except better because Tales games are trash.
You're glad Lulu wasn't here to hear that. G would kill you.
The only Tales game I liked was the newest one.
Tales of
The Crypt.
Tales of Arise.
There you go, Anya. It's your favorite game.
Yeah, I'm gonna be buying this game as soon as it comes out.
Why?
Because I want to play it. It's awesome. It's literally a musical game.
the games industry is
But Anya,
absolutely
you can't
convinced
sing.
Anya can sing. This only until someone comes along.
Heck
That's what everyone keeps telling her, but I'm the only one.
Anya
I'm the only
can
one-
sing.
Anya can't sing.
You play as Grace, a college
You're all just
dropout
too
who's
nice
not
to
quite
her.
sure what to do with her life.
I was in
No, singing
choirs
is
for
one of
multiple
the-
years.
Singing is one of the things that Anya's really good at, I think.
Yeah, I'm bad at a
Sing
lot
us
of
a
things,
song,
but
Anya.
singing is one of the few things I'm good at.
Did you not hear her when she sung "Crank That Soldier Boy"?
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Exactly.
Oh god, you killed Zach.
There
Again.
are so many elements that go into this game to make it special that you can attach to any one of them and have an incredible experience.
Stray Gods is what we call a role-playing musical. It's not really a genre that's ever.
Oh no, they made the Persona 3 protagonist taller than Yukari in Persona 3 Remake, and now everyone's mad about it.
This is a game.
You're not a manlet anymore.
Where the key decisions in the story are
You're a
made
manlet.
in musical numbers. That
I'll
change
kill you,
the-
5'2" Scottish turd.
Hey, you're one to
The way
talk.
we tackle music is one that people have never seen before. Boarding multiple branching paths that should link up to each other. There's a lot of considerations to that.
Why did they make
very
Yukari
complicated,
look
but
like
it
a
feels
suburban mom in Reloaded? She looks exactly the same. You're a psychopath.
Yeah, like people are
We got to
crazy.
the most talented voice actors in the world.
It's probably the same people who didn't like the new Ashley look when she arguably looks better.
Yeah.
Who?
Like Ashley from Resident Evil 4.
Oh.
Came down to
Yeah, she does look better. She doesn't look like a goofball anymore.
Doesn't look like she can take off with her ears.
Like,
They
honestly.
covered up those elephant ears.
Nah. They were just were mad because they could no longer see her panties anymore, and they were mad about it.
How rude.
My favorite character is Eros.
Did they keep the ballistic line in though from Louise?
No.
Aw, that was funny.
My favorite.
See, they ruined it. It's ruined.
Ruined.
You can't creep on a little girl and talk about her babales anymore. What's the point?
I mean, she's like 20, but you know.
She's literally little.
Well, in the remake, I think in the remake she actually does kind of look 20.
Yeah.
Which was another one of their complaints, is that she used to look like she was 16 and now she actually looks like she's in her 20s.
Yeah. Yeah,
Now
because people
she's an
are
old
freaks.
hag.
People are freaks.
She's an old hag.
Calling the FBI.
FBI, open up.
On a lot of the games that I've worked on.
5 seconds after.
You know, all those
5 seconds
Resident Evil
after.
gamers can't stand to see a woman over the age of 19.
Yeah.
Early on, Liam made a conscious effort to make sure that everyone that we hired culturally fit, but also had a conscious effort to make sure that we weren't.
Anya, I don't know what this thing is you're showing, but this is like the worst thing I've ever seen.
What do you mean?
Why is the cutscene still going? Oh my god.
What part of the game are you at? Are you in jail?
I'm not even that far in. I'm like on chapter 2.
Bro, you haven't even approached the long cutscene yet.
At the end of the day, gaming is about joy.
It's gonna be here for weeks
and I really
now.
like.
They just had an outfit change.
That's the cutscene you're complaining about? As you're gonna kill yourself. That's not even close to long.
It feels long. It feels like I've been here for years.
This garbage-looking game has Laura Bailey as a voice actor.
Yeah, she voices the main girl. And one of the main guys is Troy Baker, and another character is Felicia Day.
That's way too many famous people for a game dev studio that looks like a bunch of people who, like, live in California.
The Expanse is an exceptional intellectual property.
I'm super excited for
Oh,
that
did
game.
we get an Expanse game?
Characters are the forefront.
Is this an Expanse game?
The guy just said the Expanse.
Oh, I have it muted, so I
Wait, this girl is in the Expanse, I'm pretty sure. Or am I losing it?
special about the
Yeah,
television
she's
show
in the show.
it was almost like just another
Yeah, she's the like
same
the
story.
commander
So what's
lady.
unique about the way that we tell stories is that we give our players
change
the
classes.
character they play,
Disgusting.
which basically means that their choices shape the overall story.
Why is that disgusting? I'm just gonna sit here and ignore the game's like main like combat gimmick and just leave everyone in their base class the whole game.
This takes place years before the first season.
Constantly, I'm thinking about it.
We're getting to see the world through Kamina Drummer.
Well, this is the
class.
outfit change.
She is
Change
a
classes.
belter, somebody who's out in
Oh,
deep
you can
space and has
change
grown
that.
up
You
there,
can.
has never
You
set foot
can.
on a planet. So
If
her
you no to
perspective
do that,
is
you
very
have to
different.
master a class, and then you can wear that outfit with any class.
I hoped to portray her
In the game's defense, I did like. I left that one guy as a tank the whole game.
Yeah, because that makes sense.
see the events that
Because he's big and beefy, and he looked stupid doing anything else.
Yeah, this is the latest Telltale game.
Who was the
and
other
it's based
Telltale?
off the and it's based
Telltale
off
game.
the and it's based
I
off the
instantly don't
show.
care.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, Mio was it?
What is it based off, Anya?
The Expanse.
The show.
Yeah,
I made Mio into a healer.
And now it's like they're getting to play.
it's like a prequel, I think.
Oh, I made Senna a
Yeah.
tank.
We can do things like put zero.
Where's that man's head?
We have to think about it from
He doesn't need one.
interaction medium.
Shut up,
And
dude.
changing
No, fuck you.
you may have seen
No, you.
to make sure that
Get
it's
done.
immediately and that feels good on the
I'll
sticks,
eat your
but that
babies.
is
Don't
also
fuck your mom.
what you've seen.
That's disgusting. That's your grandma, you sick freak.
You're not my dad.
I am your dad.
Games, we want to give players these great
I'm your
areas
dad.
to really
Woogie,
think,
woogie, woogie.
is this the answer I want to choose, or do I want to choose this
Shut
answer?
up.
And that they both have
Never.
upsides and downsides. And so the Expanse is
Zach, look, it's the good Kush.
It's the
It's the dollar store. How could can it be? I like how they announced the Persona 3 remake and it's like not even trending on Twitter because everyone found out on Friday.
Yeah.
It's a really interesting challenge to come at the
Though
same
I'm
character
surprised
in
that there was actually a third game that wasn't like accidentally leaked. Like the P3 and P5 ones were leaked, but not the new like IP.
things made out of wire to show where
It makes me wonder if it
The
was
new
intentional.
IP, Anya says, when Fairy from every SMT game was in the trailer.
Well, yeah, it's part of SMT, but like it's a new sub series of SMT.
No, it's just another SMT game with a different name, Anya. Don't lie to
Yeah.
yourself.
I mean,
Just because it's not called SMT 6 or Soul Hacker 3 or whatever other Digital Devil Summoner 59 or whatever other title,
Survivor
it's not a new game. It's got the push turn combat system.
Yeah.
It's the same. The garbage, the terrible push turn combat system.
I like that system.
No, it's garbage. The fact that Atlas hasn't figured out yet that their most successful series, Persona, has a different combat system from all their other main series of JRPGs, and that they haven't figured out that that's part of its success is insane. No more push combat. It's terrible. I don't like when I fight a boss and it gets to have 8 turns.
I think to me the main reason SMT isn't as popular as mainline SMT isn't as popular as its subseries Persona is not because of the gameplay. It's because of the fact that the concept is a lot more palpable to mainstream audiences. Most SMT games are freaking weird and don't
People like
feature.
weird
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
kind of just like Persona without the heart.
Oh my god.
I'm the lead developer.
But also, like, it's because, like, you have, like, the romance aspect in Persona. You have, like, the fact that it's all, like, mostly teenagers, and you have, like, the school stuff, and all that stuff makes people like it more.
To want to date high schoolers.
Yeah.
For the first time. Everybody was
Or
incredibly
freaks
excited
that
about
want to
the
make
moment
high
when you
schoolers
see
date
it
grown
through
women.
The eyes
Yeah.
of an 8-year-old kid kicking a ball around with your friends in the
But as I'm saying, like it's I feel like it's less about the gameplay and more about like the concept is just more
No, it
mainstream.
is definitely the fact that SMT is 10 times harder than Persona is
Oh
definitely
yeah, that's
part of it.
also another aspect is that SMT is much more difficult games than Persona games are.
And
I would
another
absolutely
factor-
play every Persona game if there were no dungeons.
for a few years.
But that ruins the whole
worst,
point.
the worst part of the game he wants to play.
Yeah, that ruins the whole point. SMT has always been about the
He just wants to play a visual novel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When
I
I
knew
started
it.
making the game,
Terrible.
the first thing I focused on was this like relationship with the ball and like making the ball like this physical object that you're kicking around. More than like creating like a soccer match.
I mean,
knew that I
honestly,
wanted just a real
valid.
relationship with
I
the
would be
ball.
this if
And,
like they
how
were
that
like
sort of
Persona
relates to
5, like Persona 6, we're taking out like all the combat stuff. It's just gonna be visual novel. I'd be like, okay,
there was this
that's
artist and
fine.
musician who said, "Yeah,
I would go to Atlas and commit a hate crime.
And I am in charge of the art in Despelote.
You took out
the idea. That's how you know.
Is it a hate crime or a crime of passion?
Oh, I would make it a hate crime.
Okay.
I knew the game was
Well,
gonna
there
be
you go.
because
It was a
I
hate
wanted
crime
the
and I
game to
loved
be,
doing
like,
it.
feel very physical and this connection with the ball.
I didn't love doing it. It just needed to be done.
Emotions. And we found that the 2D hand-drawn
Okay, hi.
animation was
Hello,
the best way
Power
to do that.
Rangers?
I love Power
Oh, baby.
Anya, this showcase continues to be terrible.
His style sort of feels very nostalgic to us.
They're showing us
Just because you
stick figure
guys,
soccer game.
just because you guys don't like indie games, doesn't mean it's a bad
I like
showcase.
plenty of indie games. I just don't like.
Isaac's one of my favorite games.
I just don't like whatever this is.
Who are you trying to gaslight? That's not the same we're on.
That's where the game sort of had to say.
You killed Azure.
Okay,
that's
very
That's
true
a
to
good
us,
one.
so we're using a lot of pictures. Buildings are all real buildings.
Some of the voices are from people
I need
that we
help.
knew. We wanted to have the same
Hey.
feeling that you get when you listen
You
to
know
people's
for a fact when
conversation in
this
the
game
street.
comes out on Steam, it's gonna get like
So that's why we
70
went with the
mixed Steam
improvisation for the
reviews.
It's all improvised. We like approached a lot of friends and family.
No,
in
because the only
Ecuador.
people
The
who are
parents
gonna
played
play
by
it
my
are
own
people who would
parents,
be
so
interested
there's
in
an
it,
interesting
so they'll
dynamic
probably like
Yeah,
it.
and
there as
whatever
we
this
went around
weird
for the
game
kids.
is, 70 people play it, but it'll probably be like way more boring than it looks, so it'll get like a 70% rating on
And
Steam.
there's this idea we can qualify to the world,
Ah!
and that's like really exciting.
Doodle's dead.
I can't believe Doodle died. You hate to see it.
I did actually die in the game I was playing.
We heard Doodle's real voice, and we
Did
didn't
you die in
use
real
Doodle's
life?
fake internet voice anymore.
So big that even they were really excited about it.
I'm gonna head out. I'll probably
Okie doke.
later.
See you later,
So-
Fowl. I
Okay,
love
Fowl.
you very much.
This
Coward.
moment in time was important because I think
See you later.
What showcase are we waiting to start?
PC gaming show.
Oh God.
So
We have to wait for the. This is gonna be the year they do Half-Life 3, Azure.
I don't believe it.
Oh
yeah.
We already did Half-Life 3, it's called Half-Life Alex.
Yeah.
Half-Life 4.
I know that they're working.
I don't know.
They-
It took Valve how long to learn how to count to 3?
Yeah.
Let's give them some time before they learn number 4.
Yeah. Like also
They went
another.
1-2 Alex.
Yeah.
No,
No, I do remember that they've talked about the fact that like I know it's a meme, but I do know that
gave a lot of people
like
so much hope.
I'm pretty sure they are working on it.
That being like one of
I
my
remember
mean,
On
hearing
Half-Life
that.
3, they're not
Yeah.
ever gonna make
Alex.
Half-Life 3.
Yes,
I mean,
If you
it's
saw the ending to Alex, they're absolutely making
Yeah.
a sequel.
Yeah.
built it.
And
make
another,
Alex too.
the problem is that they managed to get lightning in a bottle twice, and now everyone's expecting them to do it a third time. And
They've done they got lightning in a bottle like every time they've released a video game.
Yeah.
That's like the point. Like
Yeah.
I think one of the reasons it's taking so long is because there wasn't really anything for them to like innovate on.
yeah,
Because every Half-Life, like They did something new. That they'll kind of wait for
that's
VR
what I'm
to come
saying.
up
That's
with.
what I'm saying is like that's why it's taking so long is because they're trying to do it again, and that's hard to do for a third time in a row.
You read like the 90th?
Yeah, if we count like all the other
Anya
Valve
out
games.
here acting like Left 4 Dead 2 and TF2 and Portal 2 weren't also revolutionary.
Yeah.
And either channel. Oh,
I mean, yeah, there.
You make that
I'm
sound
just
again,
talking
Ashley?
about Half-Life specifically.
Thank
Never
you.
make that sound again.
What about Half-Life, but there's like hordes of zombies that you need to fight through?
Yeah.
There's
So
like
during the
fake